Hey everybody, it's Emmy and the Great and Gracie. There's Gracie. Where's Gracie? Right there. And the Great Adventure. And we're just watching the campfire tonight. And we've got the bug candle right there, as you can see. And we are camping in right outside of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's actually closer. It's between Lebanon and Hershey, Pennsylvania. Hershey, yes, you heard right, where they make the Hershey candy. And this area is known for a lot of things. The Milton Hershey School is actually in Hershey, and that was a school created to help troubled kids. And it's quite a spectacular school where the kids board, and a beautiful school. My sister and I went through it a few years back, and just kind of amazed. This area is also known for the Amish. It's not unusual in Lancaster County and this whole area to see horse-drawn buggies being driven by the Amish. And the other day I was at a grocery store completely run by Amish folks. So you can imagine the produce, because they're known for their farming, and they have incredible farms. I like to say they're so neat and clean that I think you could sit on the ground and eat right off the ground. They're just impeccably cared for. And so the produce at this grocery store is phenomenal. I mean, just the greenest of green asparagus and green beans and big red radishes and tomatoes that are so succulent. The yogurt is made from the dairy farms around here. The ice cream made from the dairy farms around here. This area, as I said, is not only known for the Amish, but it's known for a lot of more than 100-year-old villages. Today we went to Mount Gretna, which is known for I'm not going to say it right, the Chautauqua community. In case you're unfamiliar with it, it was created early on. I want to say during World War II, but maybe even earlier. That communities were throughout the United States. In every state, they had a community that promoted the arts. And so we went over to Mount Gretna, which is known for its famous Jigger's ice cream, and a beautiful lake there and beach, and just an incredible beautiful lush forests around there. And the cabins that are sprinkled throughout the countryside are 100-year-old plus 100-year-old buildings and old farmhouses. But I wanted to share with you something that I did for myself. My birthday is this week, and I'm not going to tell you how old I am. You're just going to have to guess. But I'm proud of it and happy that God's seen me through another year. But I decided to treat myself to something for my birthday. I have an old NIV Bible, and it's a Bible that is the older edition of NIV before everything got real politically correct and changing the verbiage and stuff. And it's a Bible that accompanied me when I was overseas in the mission field. And so I don't know about you, there are some people I know that never write in their Bible because they don't want to desecrate it, and I can respect that, but I'm one of those that has to just write notes because I'll forget. And so literally cover to cover, there are notes in that Bible. Things, scriptures that stand out to me or that God highlighted sometime in my life, prayers I've written, comments and commentaries from other speakers and from writers that that struck a chord with me, that meant something and drove home the Word of God. And I was thinking the cover literally is falling off of it, and I thought, gee, I would love to replace it, but you can't find that edition anymore, and you can't replace all the notes. So I realized that the Amish are known to be quite skilled craftsmen in wood furniture and building and farming, and so I thought maybe somewhere around here there is a bookbinder. And so I went to the local Amish grocery store, and for fear of being called a profiler, not my intent, but I went to their customer service and said, I don't know if you know of any bookbinders in this area, somebody that can rebind an old book. And they said, well, actually, we have a girl working in our deli whose dad does that. So I went and saw Christina, and her dad, I believe his first name is Ivan or Martin, I can't remember. Anyhow, she took my Bible to him, and he is going to rebind my old NIV Bible with all those notes. And his comment to me was this: I see you've got a lot of notes in there, and a lot of the pages, including the back covers, are written on. And it's my goal to preserve that and to give you a new cover and a new bind and a new back side to it, and then restore any of the pages that have been ripped by mending them in a way that will not have tape all over. He said, I asked him, is it possible? Is it possible? He said, it's very possible, and we will preserve all those notes that mean so much to you. Now, I kind of like that. Because if you're like me, close to turning another year older, getting closer all the time to the year 70, I'm not there yet. A couple years away. But if you're like me and you're thinking, wow, I'm getting old, my binding's wearing out, I'm getting ragged, am I ever going to remember all the lessons God's taught me? Is it possible to make me new again? Well, just like the old song, everything old is new again, with God's help. Now, God led me to Martin or Ivan, whatever his name is. I can't remember, sorry. But they don't use technology, so I don't think he's going to listen to this anyhow. But God led me to this man who can restore my written word of God and all the notes that God's given me over the years and the lessons he's taught me. If he can do that with an old book, I think God is up to doing it with old people like me and you.